In the lobby of the Demon King's castle, an old notebook sits on the empty throne.
Is that the Ice Dragon Saga?
It's just like Final Fantasy 14, it all happens at the same time.
It's been a while.
I'm willing to bet that opening this notebook will summon the final boss.
It all happens within the same few weeks, oh my god.
Guillotine, our strategy hasn't changed.
I take the front, you take the rear. I remember.
Good. Let's do this.
Yes. Let's see the ending to this story.
Yes, indeed. Guillotine opens the notebook. Warning. The White Ice Dragon has awakened. The winter's bane is intensifying.
Let the battle begin!
The White Ice Dragon soars through the Demon King's castle. Blue smoke billowing from its gaping maw.
Maiden, I'm counting on you.
Wait, why is Vesti here?
Don't you worry. Just focus on advancing.
And volume. They're not meant to be here.
It's probably its weak point.
It's true, it was.
Get close and destroy it. I'll draw its attention for you.
Even before Maiden has finished talking, the White Ice Dragon belches its fiery breath. Yeah, I'm ignoring the left part of that, even though you can clearly see Volume's red hair. As Maiden blocks the fiery inferno with her magic, Guillotine grips her sword tightly and charges forward. Countless raptures gather, blocking Guillotine's path.
Justice, fallen upon the infallible boundary,
Oh, isn't she so adorable there?
appears now as an intangible distortion. Final flame explosion!
And she could have shoot up more than one explosion a day. Boom. Bang. Vesta's rocket launcher cuts through the horde.
What an explosion! It's a work of art.
It truly is.
Bestie,
Bestie.
I told you she and I would come along once we were done cleaning up the village.
Volume!
Hey there, hero.
But what about Night? Are we still being up soon? I mean, of course we are.
I'll cover Maiden and Bestie. Don't worry about things over here. Bang!
The remnants of Ratchet that managed to survive the initial explosion are decimated by Volume's gunfire. With the support of her party members, Guillotine advances towards the White Ice Dragon.
This
Known
is
as
the
Jeff.
end, White Ice Dragon!
It's basically a giant seagull.
If that commotion near the castle is any indication, I'd say the final battle has begun.
Thank you, Ingrid. I wouldn't have been able to get Volume invested the castle safely if it weren't for you.
No need to thank me. I've wanted to give Siwin a piece of my mind for some time now.
So we both beat her up, okay.
What about you? Don't you want to join in? It could very well be the last battle. You've come this far, after all.
I mean, it's
Are
true.
you sure you won't regret it?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm not the protagonist of this story. I leave it to Guillotine and Maiden to write the perfect ending, like the Giga Chat I am. But the beheaded body of the White Ice Dragon crashes to the ground.
Did we defeat it?
no, don't say that. When you say stuff like that.
Warning, the White Ice Dragon is furious.
That means the second phase isn't far behind.
The scattered remains of the raptures begin to cling to the White Ice Dragon's body. There's always a phase 2. Another hair begins to grow from the initial wound inflicted by Guillotine. Now fully coated in mechanical armor, the White Ice Dragon soars into the sky once again.
Everyone, prepare
Caw.
for battle.
It's a two-headed seagull now.
This time, we must defeat this beast once and for all.
That explains why when you fight it in the game, it's got 2 bleeding heads.
No. I'll take care of the White Ice Dragon. I'll be the one who ends this story,
Okie dokies.
if you're all right with that.
Try and end it with a flourish. Then, we'll go back together.
Go Paimon.
Worry not, Ice Rose.
The true demon
I, Guillotine de Mephisto,
must
will
be
not
defeated.
lose to a creature such as this.
I believe.
I will show you all the finest ending there is.
Absolutely.
Have at you, Ice Dragon! It's time to bring this saga to a close!
Oh, cutscene.
The protagonist of this story. Don't do it for anyone else but yourself. Those who act according to their own beliefs are the true warriors. So, Guillotine, now is the time you move forward.
They all look so good.
It's over!
Did they get Aniplex to do this cutscene again? I'm alright with that. Oh, she's got double blue eyes.
It's all over.
That was amazing.
I'm sure that feels amazing too. I love the videos, but I always hate the fact that they always seem slightly low resolution than the actual game. Nicely done.
I'd say so. That white ice dragon was no match for me.
What are you talking about? You only defeated that thing by the skin of your teeth.
She jumped really high in the air, Maiden. Don't rob this from her.
If we hadn't arrived when we had, the winter's bane would have engulfed the entire world by now.
It's true, it would have happened.
Well, an adventure is more exciting when it's a close call, don't you think?
True.
Not wrong. It did make for an enjoyable adventure.
And that's why people love games like Dark Souls and Elden Ring. So, is it time to go back now?
Huh? Already? But I haven't received my reward for defeating the final boss yet. I get to marry the commander and live happily ever after.
I mean, I'm not gonna say no, but Rappy might want to have a say in this.
That's the best part. And it hasn't even happened yet.
No, Maiden. The best part is now. The blizzard stops and the sun shines in the sky. Stare starting off in the distant horizon, the simulation begins to crumble. I mean, we didn't say no. And this is just the beginning of our happily married life.
I see.
Heyo, Voxy.
It's probably better to be marrying you in real life anyhow.
See? Huh?
I'll head back and file the marriage certificate.
We don't get a say in this. Thing is, unless you actually did her blah blah messages, that would make almost no sense. I don't know. Does she say it? I think she says it in her events as well. When you do the, you know, the back and forth, the sessions. Maiden?
You did well, partner. It's a real relief.
Thank you.
Maiden may act a bit strange at times, but she's finally gained the courage to move forward again.
She's not so gloomy. You're right. I'm glad you have the courage. You have the courage to face the future again, Guillotine. Yeah. She does almost trick you into signing it, but you don't. But I think maybe that happens with Sakura. I don't know if I haven't done her one.
It's a real weight
Or her
off
event.
my shoulders.
I remember now roughly. It is. She does kind of always trick you into it. I'll head back as well.
I'll be right behind you.
Hope you're doing well, Voxy. But I might be wrapping things up soon. We'll see how things go yet.
Well then. Are we the only ones left?
That we are.
Are you gonna behead the village chief? No, I did not.
I only have one thing to ask you. Was this a good story, Chloe? Or should I say, Ink.
Oh, when did you figure out it was me?
You do have the elf ears.
How could I, Guillotine de Mephisto, not figure it out? I know full well this isn't reality. That it's a world created inside a simulation.
She did kind of like say that at one point as a
Then
simulation.
why didn't you exit the simulation sooner? Why go through all this trouble?
Because I wanted a chance to finish the story I couldn't before. I thought hoping for such a perfect ending was asking too much.
There's too many weather events, man. I mean, I haven't seen the Wii World one. Hopefully it's good. Hopefully it gets some good shit.
But here we are. Anyway, Ink, I wanted to thank you, too, for giving me an opportunity to conclude.
I bet this is the only time Enk has ever been involved in like one of the stories, like any stories. Because she's always just been in the simulation room.
You want to thank me? Huh? I didn't expect to hear you say that.
And she's a very top tier waifu.
I'm not entirely sure how to react. I don't know what to do, so I'll end the simulation here. Oh, by the way,
Yes?
if you ask me, I'd say this was a fine story. Goodbye. Simulation clear.
Everything ended favorably, thanks to you.
Thank you. You made him be redeployed for missions now?
Yes, you and I have vouched for her on separate occasions, so the higher-ups won't interfere anymore. This incident reminded them of the importance of Guillotine having a backup.
That's a relief.
The important thing is that, thanks to this incident, both Guillotine and Maiden have moved on.
She really is the best mom, isn't she?
I don't know what happened inside that simulation,
You don't want to know, Ingrid.
but I am deeply grateful to you.
Wow, Ingrid's thanking someone. Maybe pigs do fly.
Didn't I tell you before? The central government wouldn't let me participate in this operation due to an inability to remain partial. That's why I asked for your help.
By the way, where are Guillotine and Maiden?
Guillotine should be...
Phew.
She's Frost. But she does a special, like, Frost Fire thing. Miyabi is insane. You share Guillotine?
Guillotine, don't just stand there. Why don't you come inside?
Can I? It's been ages since I last contacted you.
Oh, she's gonna go see Chloe.
Have you forgotten? I have the eyes of sacred truth. I can look into the hearts of other people. I know why you couldn't come see me. You were guilty. You felt that you had hurt me, and that meeting me would somehow cause history to repeat itself.
But aren't you afraid? If you get close to me, you might get hurt again.
Afraid?
No, Guilty is free. How dare you? I have rehabilitated her.
Why would a member of the association fear a friend?
I'd like to feel guilty though.
You and I are on the same team! Are you going to stand there hesitating all day? Come inside! I've been waiting for this day. The day where the one with the lethal eye would appear. Fate has brought you and me together.
I like to imagine Maiden's currently at the marriage office. It's like, oh no, registry.
Who are we to deny it? So stop running away and come here. It has been a while, and I want to see your face.
Oh, she's an anomaly.
All right then.
But think of her like Acheron in Nihility, where you don't really build her like, say, a dot damage, you build her like crit damage and attack.
It has been a while.
You haven't changed a bit since I last saw you.
You have changed a lot.
She's gonna have probably grown up.
I guess I've aged a bit. Now I'm a proper adult.
Oh, she's an adult now.
Has it really been that long?
So, Guillotine, did you complete your great adventure?
Great adventure, you say? Of course, my friend. Not only did I finish it, but I got the best ending.
Oh, how exciting! Can you tell me about it?
Of course.
Aww.
You are worthy of hearing the conclusion to this epic tale. The Ice Dragon Saga. All right. I shall begin the tale of my Guillotine de Mephisto's great adventure. A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away.
Ice Dragon Saga end.
Are you ready?
You said it was the end. You lied to me.
Yes. I've memorized the strategy you sent back to front.
Wait, she's interacting with the gamers again?
All right. Let's wait for the other party members.
Other party members? I thought it was just the two of us for this raid.
Trony Neelig.
Don't you remember? Both of us shouted at the top of our lungs. We've still got one raid left for us to clear. Our fight is just beginning. Maiden. This time, we'll see this raid through. To the very last phase. Together.
Aww.